You want to see why this jack don't work? This jack has a few problems. All the bearings are gone. So I'm going to try to do something to tighten that up a little bit. This jack is one of them that I use outside a lot. So I'm thinking about just stacking a couple washers in there to take some play. You know, out in the grass and gravel. Takes a beating on them. Now this thing here, it started not wanting to lift all the way. And it was a mess. I couldn't tell what was leaking or where it was leaking or anything like that. And I still see I got some water in there because I pressure washed this yesterday. See, now it is going all the way up now that I've messed with it some. But when you get weight on it, it doesn't go up quite as well. And like I say, I did see that, see right there, it jumped down a little bit. There's starting to leak. Is that because of air? Or because I don't have that tight enough? Hey, look out. Okay. Now, let's look at a few things here. My light's on a flicker. It's hard to say just by one time and jacking it up, but I don't see no fluid coming out there. And like I say, this back here is wet because I pressure washed it. But I'm going to use it some and see where the fluid comes out, but I'm going to add some fluid. And there's a little button right here. Yeah, running out of hands. You pull that little rubber plug out and you can put some jack oil in there. Grease gun out there on the end. So what's going to happen, that's probably going to fall off, and that spring under there is going to make that handle go up and pop me in the head. I don't get that little plug out of there. Now if you do mess it up, you can buy these plugs. This one feels soft. I think this jack, I don't remember when I've got this. I got two of these. I think I got both of them right around 1990, I'd say. 89, 90. Something like that. You guys probably don't be able to see in there, but I ain't gonna be able to see either. My flashlight don't quit. Oh, great. Let me go get a flashlight battery. Can you see down in there? If you can or not, but it looks dry, don't it? Let's try to put some in there. This is the only thing I could find. It says stop leak, yeah, right. Whatever it is, that's what we got for jack oil. Wow, that's big. Let me get the safety label off of here. I guess there's more than one way of doing this, huh? There's still one up in here. I guess they didn't want you. Yeah, I didn't have a little funnel, so I'm just going to take the cap off. And I'll probably make a mess. I just stuck the cap. I don't know if you can see that in there or not. I stuck the cap in the hole. It just barely fits. If I could pour it correctly. Okay, well that filled up pretty quick. I kind of figured it would. Do something quicker than that. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to raise that jack handle up. And it's going to hit this funnel I got in there. But that went down. So let's do that one more time, huh? And I got this loose. I'm not trying to pump it up. It's kind of like it's the same as if it was loose. Let's do it one more time. I don't know if I can see any fluid in there yet or not. Nope. We'll do that a few times. And then I'll have to take an, oops, I missed the whole hole. That's where I'm getting my mess, is me, myself, and I. I do got a paper and they're trying to catch it, but I'm missing. Same deal. I don't know how much goes in these. I just know it acted like it was low. And no, I'm no, oh man, I'm no jack repairman. I don't pour very good after the first pour either. Before I do another one of these, I'll buy a funnel. Seems like a good idea, huh? Oh, not so bad sometimes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pump this thing up. Sometimes I sure mess it up. I can see fluid in there, I can't. I'll do this one time just to, because I can. It actually feels better already. I think if I do this, set it down, I just don't keep filling it up until I see the fluid up in that hole. Maybe that's too much fluid. Okay, I'm still in this position. I can counterweight back on. I can hear air bubbles. Go back to here. Actually, some fluid there now. I'm gonna put one more cap fluid. Go I can. Staying up in the funnel somehow. Still getting a few air bubbles. Maybe it's full. Okay, it acts like that's wanting to be full. Maybe I got it too full. I can hear it dripping. Now the next thing is, let's just go ahead and get rid of our counterweight. Put my paper towel down here to catch some of this. It's running all over the place. Let's tighten this up. Let's go for a up and down, see if we hear a whole bunch of air come out again. Still kind of goes down a little bit right at the very top. I can hear the fluid in there. But I'm still full, so I'm going to put the rubber plug back in and move on to the wheels. I'll use this thing for a little bit. See what happens. What do I do with the rubber plug? There, I don't know if you can see, but I did get her back in there. That plug was, the inside seems harder than the outside part. Can that be? Sometimes if you can try to grab them and try to twist them a little bit, make sure they're down. But anyway, we're over that. Now we need to see if we can tighten these up a little bit. I think we get these tightened up. I'll wash this off, try to use it. I'll have to try to, don't be too big. Yep. I'll try to wash it off, use it some, make sure it's not leaking somewhere. No bearing. When there ain't no bearing, that does is leaves this stick up, and then you don't got no you got nobody to tighten it up tight. So I'm gonna find me some washers that'll fit right in here maybe, and see what happens. Just need a washer or two to fit over top of this. And I found some of these washers that'll fit over top of it. I don't know what these will do. I'm gonna try just one washer and see what happens. See what happens if I just add the one washer. I'll probably be taking it back apart and adding the second washer. What do you think? And I know there's better and quicker things than a crescent wrench. That's good enough for me. I'll take the other wheel off, put one washer on it, tighten it up so I ain't losing it out there in the grass. Look at that, she spins. I thought about putting some grease in there, but I think I just put some oil in there once in a while, because grease makes dirt and stuff stick to it. That's a whole lot better, ain't it? Still swivels. Will it wear out faster? Oh yeah. But I don't care. I don't care. But wear some of them washers out, you know what? We'll just add more. See what happens to the other side over here. So I know this jack apparently has a leak somewhere, or wouldn't have had to add fluid. But I got everything cleaned off, and those on the blacktop and stuff, doing that with the wheels is not ideal. They roll alright a little bit in turn, but they don't pivot around very easy. But doing that belting too. Nah, that's good enough. It's not level here, and I don't want to mess around and lose the van off of it. So that's a good little ways up. I don't leave it sit there for a little bit, and then I'll come back. Now what I'm going to do is take and just measure from the blacktop, the top of that tire. Looks to be about 30 inches. Let's come back on a little bit. About half hour. And still, if it's dropped any, it can't be more than 1/8 inch. So that's a good thing. Now what I'm going to do is keep an eye on it because the jack's clean. And when the jack's clean, that's when I'll be able to tell whenever the leak starts, where it comes from. I mean, everything. Oh, get away from me. See, everything here, all that's dry. So, let me pull around and get hurt. I'll keep an eye on it. It's got to be leaking somewhere. My guess is going to be this plunger. It's dry right now, but I need to I'll put just a little bit of something, oil or something on these gears, and oil all the pivot points. Anyway, I just needed to add oil to the jack, and I figured I'd take you along. Thanks for watching. Cool.